Hey my friend, welcome back. This morning I have watched something that is really interesting and I believe it is definitely working and I'm glad that I'm doing it every single day. As you know, there are so many cancer cases everywhere in the world. Recently, we also heard that Princess Kate, she got cancer and many people were really sad. In fact, we just came back from a trip in Cebu and there were children who were only 3 years old and 10 and all this kind of age. They all got cancer and it's so sad. And we don't know what's going on in this world. It might be the chemical and people just use everything about business, commercial, so the things are not as clean as before. There's a lot of things that's building up all these situations and it's pretty sad. But I want to share something. I don't know if it's 100% working, but there's no harm for you to try. When I was also with my grandma, she's now probably 80 and from her age, even now, what she does a few strange things which you would never do. First of all, she doesn't go to hospital at all. I haven't seen her, which is my mom's mom. She never goes to hospital, thanks God. And I learned so much from her. Like she can even eat or swallow a fresh garlic. It stinks, but she does it. And she's so healthy. When she got a cold, she also got ginger and she used lemon and this kind of thing. She does all this herb stuff. She doesn't even need to go to hospital. She doesn't need any doctors at all. And for me, I'm very much like her. I always believe that herbs are better than just, those chemical stuff. If you know me good enough, when I got a cold, I don't want to take Panadol at all. Panadol is just temporarily control my brain and say, it's not painful at all. You'll get through this. Just relieve what I'm feeling, but it doesn't really help the root of the problem. So I believe what my grandma has been doing is really good. And recently as I just said, I watched this lady, forgot her name, but she's definitely a very professional lady and she's all into the herb stuff and it's all proved scientifically. She mentioned that if you wanted to against or avoid cancer, one thing you can do every day, and that's the best thing, is to have lemon. And you can put lemon into the water and then you drink lemon water every single day. It will help you. But I would recommend, of course, a fresh lemon instead of the artificial, because everything artificial is already not as pure and healthy as you know. And that's also happening to my grandma, and she's been so healthy. She's still energetic, and thanks God she has nothing we need to worry about. And I'm also doing this in the last 6 months or 1 year already. I always do the morning boosting juice, and one of the things I'll put is lemon. And recently I saw this video, like, wow, that's amazing, I'm doing the right thing. So we can then also not easy to get cold or get any disease, anything like that. So my friend, I believe it is working. I believe consistency is the key. If you are worried about your health or anything like that, there's no harm to just have one lemon every day. Like you don't have to have the whole lemon, but just put lemon, squeeze it into the water, you can drink. I have just made up this saying, 1 lemon a day keeps the cancer away. Anyhow, thank you for listening. Today, I am going to read you another Bible verse, and it is on the Proverbs 17, verse 27. Let's read. Can you bridle your tongue when your heart is under pressure? That's how you show that you're wise. An understanding heart keeps you cool, calm, and collected. I can share a story that there's a moment when someone made me so angry that they're speaking something which is not true, and when they say something like they are the victims, in fact what they're saying is attacking myself, and I'm indeed the victim, but there are people in this world that they will feel on that way. So let's not judge about the people first. So these words are pretty straightforward as usual in Proverbs. So it says, can you bridle your tongue when your heart is under pressure? So when we are under pressure, the first thing we might do is, oh my gosh, this is not good. We start to speak negative words just to stay alerted, and this is not nice, or someone attacked you. You start to be like, this is unfair. All these words will come out from your mouth. That's a normal reaction. Now, in the Bible, God's telling us, can you bridle your tongue when your heart is under pressure? That's pretty hard, my friend, because we are living in the flesh. Our flesh is combined with all the different functions. And when we are in danger or in fear, we'll be like, oh, that's our immediate response, right? It's designed like that. So it's very hard to not to do the normal reaction when you face something. So let's say here it's talking about when your heart is under pressure. So what should we do? Bridle your tongue, our tongue. I checked the dictionary about bridle. It's not a bridal shower, it's a verb. So you know those things, bridle your tongue is like hold your tongue, don't say anything, hold it back. Even though there's so many things you want to say, it can be really bad words, or you use like never ever, or I will block this guy, I will never talk to this guy again, I will hate him. Whatever the words want to come from your mouth, you need to stop it first, bridle it first. This is so hard, my friend. Very hard. I'm not joking. It's not easy at all to do it. Our anger and throw everything like rubbish to people around you because you're not in the right mood, we can do that easily. But after that, then you feel even worse. And you're also disconnecting people around you. And you are saying to them, hey, I don't need you anymore, go away. And you try to isolate yourself. And that's us. We are all on the same pages. When we are feeling that way, hurt or offended by people, or feeling so hurt, or someone's hurting our ego, hurting our self-confidence, and they're bringing all the doubts and attacking you, it happens every single day. Whenever there's people, there's argument, there's possibility about these situations. And should we just close the door and stay away from people? Is that the best way? Or we should just step out just to control ourselves and to adjust our mindset? Of course, we're human beings. If we got hurt, we cannot just say, I forgive you straight away. But ask yourself, why are you feeling hurt? And do you think what the others are saying changed who you are? That's how I felt sometimes when people start to attack me, and I'm like, oh, am I really not good enough? They're saying that to me. Okay, am I really terrible person? Am I really so mean? These words start to attack me. And then if I believe what these words are telling me, then I will do exactly the same thing as everyone. Just say, I don't want to be friends with him or her anymore. That's, rubbish they throw to me. I just need to tell them what you said is not true, keep arguing. There won't be an ending, my friend. And I've been learning so much. It's not just that telling you what to do, I'm also learning what to do. And that's a great thing about the Bible, that God tells us what to do when we face all the different and difficult situations. And it says, can you bridle your tongue when your heart is under pressure? That's how you show that you are wise. We all want wisdom. And we all know that when you have wisdom, you have everything. Wisdom is the source of abundance, of joy, peace, and everything else. So if we want to be wise, we need to do the wise things. It can be hard, it can be difficult, but it doesn't mean we can't do it. If you know you can do it, if you're willing to do it, you can. So let's embrace that, my friend. Let's embrace that when someone hurts you, someone say untrue things about you, someone trying to attack you, that's saying to make them feel better. That's normal human beings. Everybody wants just to feel better, but emotions are not the truth or the fact sometimes. Even though emotions are also telling us that we're not enough, we're not good enough, or what they're saying maybe can be true, or start to, shaking. We can start to shake or tremble or feel like, oh, maybe they're right. That kind of thing. You start to believe what those words are saying. It's really, really harmful. It's just like what I just said. You want a healthy body, you need to have healthy food. But if you want a healthy mindset and also healthy soul, we have to, and you have to also think the healthy thoughts. The bad thoughts gonna ruin us, and once the bad thoughts keep going and growing in us, it become a cancer, it become a tumor. Like it's hard to cut, it will be there for a long, long time. So let's not allow that happen. Let's just focus on what can we respond, and how can we not to do anything when someone speaks really bad words about you. Silence can be gold. Like, I don't really always want to be silent, but when someone's saying something that's really bad and they're maybe in a really bad mood, they have a bad day, they're stressful, they try to just suddenly there's one thing that you didn't follow, or they will feel like, then they find you as their target to shoot. That's what happened nowadays. But are you really offended? Are you really offended because they're saying that you're not good enough or you're mean, whatever, which is not true? Or are you saying, okay, hey, I'm gonna, just stay here for a minute. I'm just gonna stay there and let them go through whatever that is. And when there's a time, then I can communicate. And it doesn't change who I am. It doesn't change how much God loves me. It doesn't change that I want my peace and joy. So if that's you as well, my friend, I wish you can also get the message from this Bible verse, because I learned so much. And the next part about this, it says, an understanding heart keeps you cool, calm, and collected, no matter what you are facing. This is so powerful. If you believe that Bible is real and it's true, which I believe, and there's so many researches and scientific researches showing that it is true, undebatable, then these things are telling us what to do and guiding us and guarding us are the things we really need to take, the advice that we really need to take. And it says, an understanding heart keeps you cool, calm, and collected. So let's unpack this first. Understanding. All the relationships is about understandings. If we only think about ourselves, only understand what we understand, we cannot extend or expand a relationship with somebody else, because our background, our experience, our lifestyle, our choices, they are all so different. And it's all about respect. Why we're always saying respect is important. It's also about understanding. If we choose judgmental, we choose the negative side instead of the good side, which is understanding, respect, then our relationships are going to be ruined. And trust me, that's enemy's scheme. They just want us to all live alone and lonely and feel that we're the victims, feel that we're the only one in this world who understand about ourselves and nobody understands about us. We are so lonely and nobody's kind. All these lies. But it's not true. We are all in one body. We are all connected in this world. We cannot be the only one on earth. Let's be honest. And if you're the only one on earth, you'll feel lonely and you'll feel miserable. No matter you have how much money, or you can drink whatever you want to drink, or you want to do anything you want, without a company, without someone in this world with you, your life's going to be miserable. We are meant to be together. We are meant to have a community. And that's why I'm here to tell you, my friend. I'm also reminded the enemies want us to crash down. They want us to not show understanding. They want us to use our mouth, which is our tongue, and as a weapon. Maybe it's a message you send. These are all the words. Words are powerful. They can either bring life or they can bring death. Is this a life you want to bring to a relationship, or is it death? You want to finish that relationship. But really, if you finish a relationship, if that person really is so bad, I don't know about what's going on in your world or the relationship you have with someone. But at the end of the day, if you have something that's holding there, unforgiveness, also it's harmful for yourself. So we choose to forgive not just because we want to forgive that person, but we also want to forgive ourselves. Because if we don't forgive that person, we also cannot let it go. And it's so hard for us to carry that burden weight. We'll never get rid of it. It's so hard for us to live a better life with more capacity for the future, for tomorrow. So coming back to this verse, is an understanding heart keeps you cool, calm, and collected. Cool, wow. I think cool, it's a word that I want to unpack here. Is, of course, cool is a cool down. You need to be, not like burning, because when you're angry, it's all like, heated. So cool is like you'll be peaceful. Cool is peaceful. And cool is also, you look so cool, right? Nice, pretty, charismatic. So cool is also charismatic. If you can have an understanding heart, when you speak, people can see that, wow, you have great understanding heart. You're so charismatic. You're so different, unique, that when anybody else faces this situation, they might be like, rah, roaring or screaming, but you are different. So let's be this kind of cool person. Cool is not just like you try to be silly. Cool is that deep attraction that you look cool. You're attracting people because of your calmness. And the next word is calm. When you're calm, you have a deep peace. If you're not really peaceful inside, you cannot be calm. You can pretend to be calm, but people can tell still the way how you speak, the response and the action, they're not calm. So how great when you have an understanding heart, it brings you cool and calm, and also it keeps you collected. Collected, I would say, is don't let everything go everywhere, go in a mess. Collected is like you stay still, you stay firm and confident, and you don't get shaken easily. So I like the word collected. Fascinating they use collected here, but it really sounds like a very good deal, right? You collected, keep you collected. You're not easily got affected by people say, hey, give me your peace, give me your joy, give me anything that's good about you, give me your confidence. You're not confident anymore. So let's say your collection, you have all this peace, joy in you as collections. Now, if you want to keep them collected, you need to have an understanding heart. So you can't just give it to people. They can't take it away. But if you don't keep it collected, if someone attacked you, you start to be the same as that person. That's exactly what the enemies wanted. Then you will lose that, and the collection is gonna fade away. So let's say I give you my peace, now I'm so angry. I give you my joy, I'm so sad. I give you all of these things and I become like lonely and isolated. And that's exactly what everybody is feeling when people attack them or the words, unkind words are saying about them. So my friends, let's stay strong together. Let's show our understanding heart. No matter it's to yourself or to people around you, just try to understand. Like even if you feel emotional, you feel anxious, instead of complaining about, oh, I'm so anxious, I just got the anxiety keep attacking me. Instead of keep complaining about it, let's just try to understand what's going on. Because an understanding heart, remember it says, keeps you cool, calm, and collected. Wow, how amazing is the Bible verses and how amazing is Proverbs. I'm glad that we have been going through and unpack this verse, and I really enjoy it. Thank you so much for being with me.